All right, what's going on, people? I am your host. Welcome to Ears to the Street. I am your host, HG, with Fact and Entertainment Meet. And we gonna hop right into it. We gotta do some investigations tonight. We on our investigative reports. As you can see, the title, "Take Off Murder Where Others Hurt in a Shooting." Are these GoFundMe's real? So, um, what we're gonna do is I'm still getting set up. So y'all gonna have to be patient with me on this one because I was sent this article and I was like, oh man, like why haven't we heard about this? Well, at least why haven't I heard about this? You heard a lot about the takeoff thing. Um, you know, Subsequently he was murdered, he was killed, and it was at a public event, a bowling alley. So naturally, there's other people there. So I got this article today with a young lady who supposedly got shot in the head, and has been in critical condition this whole time. And this is my first time hearing about it. So now it just has me wondering. Now I'm looking at this article, then I'm looking at other articles, and I'm like, okay, is this real news? So now, like, now that I have time to actually go into everything, I'm just trying to pull up as many articles I can on this particular GoFundMe because I seen the link to the donation, and the donation says $150,000, and so far it's reached $10,000. So I'm like, okay, is this a real thing? And then I'm going to different sites, and I'm like, okay, it's a few sites that's talking about it. One of the main ones being Media Takeout, which I think Media Takeout is a somewhat of a credible source, I believe. Could be wrong, but Media Takeout has been out for a while. So I'm kind of in the process of seeing, is this a real story or not? Because the reports I read different on certain articles. So what I'm gonna do is, and if for the people who get a chance to see this video in the future, post it in the comments. Post it if this is a real story or not in the comments. Or is it someone trying to benefit off of the situation and get a nice GoFundMe? Because I just looked at it. They up, if it's not real, then they have reached $10,000. If it's not real, they've reached $10,000. If it's real, then it is what it is, and please support. But once with me doing these news reports, I want to make sure if I'm posting something that is accurate. And I might have jumped the gun with this. I don't know. So we have to see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm pulling up the articles now. So I'm gonna pull up the Media Takeout article, which I already have up. Well, I have the website up. I don't have the article up. And that's another thing. Is like when I type in the search of Media Takeout, you don't get it doesn't take you directly to the story, which is kind of odd. Let me see. Oh no, here you go, right here. I see it. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, just for the sake of matter of fact, let me send my man the article. One of my people might pop in, so he wanted me to send him the link. Matter of fact, let me put the link in the comments for you guys also. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, pass with the lady I haven't heard about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to see if it's real deal Holyfield or not, or we possibly this whole thing that possibly turned into exposing someone doing a fake GoFundMe because they up 10 racks. If it's not real and this is a fake thing. For one, I have to go back and backtrack on the post that I put up early and let people know that it wasn't real. But I don't even know if I'm able to get to the bottom of it. But we gonna spend a little time on this. Not long, but we're gonna spend a little time on this and see if we can see if these stories match up. Because I read in one report that the injuries, some people did sustain some injuries, but they weren't severe. Wasn't no critical condition headshot type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely on it for a quick minute. At the least, we'll just probably run through a couple of the articles and see where the contradictions come in at. But if it is fake, that's crazy, ain't it? Like, everything's a scam. If it's not real, like everything's a scam. Like you can't even, someone can't even lose their life without someone trying to benefit in some way, in some shape, form, or fashion off of it. It's crazy. So yeah, yeah. If it's a scam, that's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I just hit the donation link. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then they got 150,000, and that's what makes it a little iffy to me because funeral, and she's not even deceased. If it's true, it's saying that she's not deceased. Basically, it's saying that she has medical bills. You know what I'm saying? So in that case, I could see why it might be a 150,000 because if you don't have medical insurance, they got to keep you on life support. Um, that can get expensive. That can get expensive. So in that case, I could see probably why they got 150,000. But I don't know. I don't know. So what I'll do is, just for the sake of moving forward, I'm gonna share my screen and pull up this media takeout article. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. So media takeout. Media takeout been out for a while. So you know, this is usually, you would think that they would be a credible source. All right. Migos rapper Takeoff was gunned down. Okay, we know all that. Boom, boom, boom. And it says media takeout confirmed that there was another victim, a beautiful young woman named Sydney Laurie, severely injured during the. See if I can get some of these ads off. Was severely injured during the. Slow up, y'all. I'm trying to get some of these ads off. What the fuck going on with these ads? Media takeout might even turn into a scam page. I don't even know. Alright, there we go. Sydney Laurie was severely injured during the shooting that led to Migos Takeoff's death. Her mother, Shakara Cameron Laurie said the medical bills are occurring and started a GoFundMe. Occurring? Sydney's mother wrote, the senseless act of violence left my daughter Sydney, who was an innocent bystander, with a gunshot to the head. We are very fortunate that she survived, but she has been left with substantial medical bills that are still occurring. Hundreds of thousands, she added. both physical and mental, disabling damages requiring treatment like this is likely to a am I pronouncing that right? A bid with her for a balance of her natural life. Abide with her for a balance of her natural life. These life-altering, debilitating injuries has left my once happy girl completely traumatized. The mom added that unfortunately Sydney did not have any insurance. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like every article I've read concerning this says the same thing. It's like it's the same word verbatim. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's the same word verbatim. So I don't know. I'm gonna pull up another article. Let me I gotta email it to myself, y'all. So yeah, this is, I don't know, this might be a little crazy. Let me see the first article I got. Because the first one I got was from a My Crown something. That was the name of the website. Let me put this shit on right quick. So everybody just be patient. We on our investigative reports tonight. We trying to see if somebody's scamming, trying to benefit off Takeoff's death, or if this actually a real story where a young lady was subsequently shot and been in critical condition ever since, the death of Takeoff, since that shooting that night. So, alright, I just sent it to myself. Alright, let's pull it back up. And we gotta ask, like, is this the new hustle? 2023, is this the new hustle? Celebrity deaths, people start up random GoFundMes, or is this a real thing right here? Okay. Let me see if I can find the article. Smart News. So yeah, this particular article is from Smart News. Well, Smart News was the Smart News was the person. See, I don't think the article came from Smart News. I think that's just one of the sources that it was filtered through. I think that was one of the ones it was filtered through. Let me see if I put a name in, will it come up? Sydney Glory. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of, usually if it's hot and it's real, it's gonna be everywhere. It's not gonna you're not gonna have to go through these like crazy searches. Matter of fact, maybe I did it wrong. Let me throw it in the browser. All right, here we go. Smart News. All right, can y'all see that? Yeah, y'all can see that. Oh, see, you got to download the app. I'm not about to do all that. Matter of fact, I'll just read it because I already got it on my phone. I'll just read it. All right. Now this is what it says on the on smarts on smart news. Slow up. Matter of fact, this is the original article. Mother. This is the original article, and this is from Shine My Crown. That's the media outlet. Thousands of fans are still mourning the death of one-third of the rap trio Migos Takeoff after his sudden passing in the early hours of November 1st last year. But many are unaware of the innocent bystander who was shot, who was also critically injured in the shooting that killed the rapper. Sydney Laurie was a patron at the 810 Billboards Bowling in Houston, where she sustained a gunshot wound to the head and was rushed to a local hospital. Takeoff's assistant, Joshua Washington, was also injured at the scene. To help with medical bills, Laurie's mother, Shakara Cameron Laurie, has created a GoFundMe for help with mounting medical bills. And see, that's all it says. Wait. The murder of Takeoff in Houston at 810 Billboard Bowling not only took the life of a world-class artist, but devastated my family on another spectrum. A statement reads on the GoFundMe page, "This senseless act of violence left my daughter Sydney, who was an innocent bystander, with a gunshot to the head. We are very unfortunate that she survived, but she has left with substantial medical bills that are occurring." So that's the basic thing I just read in the other article. Both physical and mental disabling damages requiring treatment that is likely to yeah, it's the same thing. See, that's what I'm saying. Every article I read, at this time the writing has generated over 10,000 in donations. Meanwhile, the accused shooter Patrick Clark was released on a $1 million bail for the Harris County Jail in early January. He has been charged with murder. And then when you hit the link for the GoFundMe, you got 10 G's right there. I don't know if y'all can see that. Y'all probably can't see that. It's too bright, ain't it? Y'all see that? You see that? 10,973, 344 people donated. So the GoFundMe is most definitely real. That's most definitely real. Her name is Sydney Laurie. That's the victim's name. Sydney Laurie. I don't know. I'm not familiar with smart news like that. You know what I'm saying? I just downloaded the app when I got the article because the person that was sending me the article, they sent it to me and then I seen it and I was like, oh man, and I posted it on my page. But then I was like, you know what, let me double check. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a lot more thorough with my news. So I I start seeing how many sites I could get it, and it ain't just popping up easy. Usually when there's something out there, like, you ain't got to search too hard for it. As soon as you put it in the Google search, it's going to be one of the first things. So I'm just trying to see now. I'm like, the wheels are turning. I'm like, okay, is somebody trying to pull a fast one with the GoFundMe? Because I'm telling you, scamming is at an all-time high. And then now one credible source that it is on is no. Now there's an article on BBC News. Now BBC is most definitely a credible source of information. However, look what they saying here. It says two other people A 24-year-old man and a 23-year-old woman were injured and were driven to the hospital in private vehicles. No arrests have been made. Wait. Man was dead. There's some more on there. Well, that does admit that two other people were injured in the shooting. I know I read one article where 24-year-old man and 23-year-old woman were injured and were driven to the hospital in private vehicles. No arrests have been made. Now that's BBC News. It doesn't say anything further about so far as the condition of the injuries or how severe the injuries were in that particular one. See, I should have had all this pulled up, y'all, but I ain't on here all night. I just wanted to come in and tap in. So we gonna look at this. I mean, I'm gonna leave it up here as this. I'm hoping that more clarification can come on this. So this is CNN Entertainment. Now, it said two other people, a 23-year-old man and a 24-year-old woman, were also injured in the shooting and took themselves to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, said Sergeant Michael Arlington with Police Department's Homicide Division. Now, this is what CNN is saying. So you see what I'm saying? You have four different articles, 4 different platforms. The most credible ones, which are CNN and BBC, they both confirmed that a 23 and a 24-year-old man were injured. And in the CNN one, the injuries were not life-threatening. Now in these other 2 articles, now Media Takeout, I guess, is a little rocky. Media Takeout looked like they just copied and pasted what was seen on that original article. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. This is a mystery one right here. It's he said let's Dick Tracy this. It's let me see. It's SYDNEY. I'm gonna put it in the comments. Slow up. Let me copy and paste it. And then I also typed her name in. I'm gonna put it in the comments for you. I typed her name in, and didn't nothing really come up. Didn't nothing come up at all when you type her name in. So yeah, y'all. I don't know. These it's a lot of scamming going on. Somebody put an article out. You get a couple other people put the article out. Ears to the Street put the article out. You see what I'm saying? Might have got me. I gotta go do a whole recount. But I think I got one more article on this, and then I'm gonna leave it like that because we're gonna wrap up early tonight, y'all. But I can say this: if it is fake, then we the first on top of it being fake. Let me say that. So we got Media Takeout, Google, the Gossip Scope. Let's see what they talking about. So this article reads, the headline is Sidney Laurie, third victim in the shooting that killed Takeoff, still hospitalized with his mom starting a gun. See, that's what I'm saying. Wait. Did they get the gender wrong in the line in the heading? Sidney Laurie, third victim in the shooting that killed Takeoff, still hospitalized with his mom starting a GoFundMe to pay her medical bills. Oh yeah, they messed up. They messed up in the heading with the they messed up in the heading with the story, because it says hospitalized with his mom, starting a GoFundMe to pay her medical bills. And I know they ain't talking about. I know they not talking about Offset mother. I mean Takeoff mother. Multiple injuries, say so. Claim. Yeah, this might be and see they reposted this. See, they reposted this off Media Takeout. So we might have a fake story, y'all. We might have a fake story. We might have a fake story with this shooting. You know, if it's fake, then Ears to the Street was the first, one of the first ones on it. If it's not fake, then by all means continue to donate. But it's too many contradictions within. It's too many contradictions within these articles. The two most credible sources confirmed that it was a 23 and a 24-year-old that got shot, and one of those, which is CNN, said that they had 9 life-threatening injuries. Now, Media Takeout, I don't know. Usually, Media Takeout has just existed a while. I don't know how credible they are, though. I don't know, but they've been around a while, Media Takeout. But based off this, maybe they got it wrong. And then these other 2 sites, the gossip one and then the other one, I have no idea about those. I've never heard of them. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to chalk it up as not being a real story. At this particular point. And then if it is, mistakes was made. Hopefully the young lady, recovers, full recovery. If it's true. If it's not true, then whoever created that GoFundMe, you're a sucker. Real talk. You're a sucker. I'm telling you. So yeah, that's it for today, y'all. Real short and sweet today. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that the notification bell. Make sure y'all share the videos. I got a message earlier today saying that when I do my lives, they're not getting the notification. So please make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe, and make sure y'all hit the share button so we can get this algorithm popping when I do my lives, that people get the notifications. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all rocking with Ears to the Street with Factor Entertainment Meet. You know what I'm saying? We had a short one today, but I will be back at y'all in a day or two with more fire. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it might be fake, though. Because the 2 credible sources are CNN and BBC, and they're saying that the two other people were shot, but they were not life-threatening injuries. Now, these other 2 or 3 media platforms all have the same story, like it's cut and paste. They're not very credible sources, except for Media Takeout. I give Media Takeout the benefit of the doubt because I've heard about them. So I know they've been around for a while. But these other 3 sources, they're not credible sources. And then there's a GoFundMe. And so far the GoFundMe has reached $10,000, and it has $150,000 on there. But there's no main source, no main media source backing up this story at all. So this might just be like a fake. I think this might just be a scam, like a fake GoFundMe. But whoever it is, they're 10,000 up. They're 10,000 up. I'm telling you. So I don't know. I posted it on my page, but I'm gonna have to take all that down because I can't validate it. Can't validate it, so I'm gonna have to take it down. So that's it though. You know what I'm saying? It was nice and sweet today. Nice, short and sweet today. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share the videos. Like I said, I got a couple of messages saying that when I do my videos, people not getting the live notifications. So let's hit that like button and get that algorithm right. And we'll be back in a day or two with Ears to the Street with Factor Entertainment Meet. I'm your host, HG, and we out.